Hello friends and family, and good morning from beautiful Sevierville, Tennessee. For today's Tennessee roadside adventure, it brings us to the Tanger Outlets, to the awesome Disney outlet store. You could always find some really incredible deals on discounted Disney parks merchandise. The awesome thing though, you'll find things from like Disneyland, Walt Disney World further discounted, just like the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store in like Walt Disney World. But also the really cool thing, you'll get a whole bunch of the brand new like Disney parks merchandise. So right now like Halloween is going on, you'll find lots of like the Halloween merchandise, things from the Villains collection, but a really good selection of discounted Disney parks merchandise. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. And the really awesome thing about this specific outlet store, it's not like the Disney Character Warehouse is like in Orlando, from like the kind of like sense where you have to get here a half hour early just to get in line so you can get inside. Like there's no line whatsoever to get inside the Disney outlet. And before we do head inside the Disney outlet store, I do want to mention, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box of this video. Okay, so as soon as you come inside the Disney outlet store, they have these really fancy kid-sized baseball jerseys with all the jack-o'-lanterns with Mickey. You have like Donald Duck, Minnie Mouse. The backside is actually embroidered Happy Halloween, so really nice attention to detail on them. Looks like they even have that really awesome Cinderella carriage graphic t-shirt with Cinderella. The carriage is embroidered though. You do have Cinderella and the fairy godmother. It says Magical Pumpkin Patch. Right behind there is a really cool kid-sized glow-in-the-dark graphic t-shirt with some cobwebs, some bats. I love Mickey's facial expression. They are really cool. And a whole bunch of your assorted Halloween merchandise, like these slap bracelets. You have like Goofy on there, Daisy, Minnie Mouse. I like that. I really like Donald. These are $10 a piece. They even have like the little tabletop night lights. They have two different characters, of course, with Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse for Halloween. These are $35 a piece. Are really nice for trick-or-treating. They have these massive like trick-or-treat buckets with the little flames in the eyes with Mickey, and it says trick-or-treat on the back side. They have like a little rope handle. So many cool things. It looks like they actually restocked the Disney Store exclusive adult-sized graphic t-shirts with all the pumpkins there on the front. You have like some candies and cobwebs. That's a really cool like Disney Store exclusive. Here is a Mickey Squishmallow, literally as a pumpkin. Some of the softest plushies you're going to find, even here at the Disney outlet. These are only $30 a piece. Let's actually come over this way though and check out some of the Haunted Mansion and different things. So this is a whole like deluxe figurine set. Part of the new box set collection where you get like Leota, the hitchhiking ghost. You get 8 different figurines for $35. Lots of different things you can get from the Haunted Mansion though, like this nice little gargoyle hair clippy. This one has like the metallic finish. That one is $17. They have a set of original croc gibbets actually. These glow in the dark with like the Hatbox Ghost. You have Leota. They are $30 a piece, but they do even have like the brand new pair of adult size Crocs to go with that from the Haunted Mansion with the pinstriping, and you have the Haunted Mansion little gibbets. That being said, it does look like they do have some brand new Haunted Mansion merchandise since my last visit. Like this really nice women's cardigan that's embroidered. You got like the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. This is a full button down with the pockets at the bottom. Right behind there is a really nice dress. Has this nice like see-through design with the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. These are super duper soft though. I do want to come down here and kind of get like a little price tag. Let's see what we got doing. The top is $50, and then the women's cardigan for the Haunted Mansion is $60. You literally do have to look everywhere. Here's a really awesome Disney Princess doll set. This one is from Disney Princess Ariel, where you get like Ariel King Triton, Ursula, Sebastian, Flounder, so many different characters. Even this nice little section here with like the mirror, the table, and the little chair. Here's some more brand new merchandise from the Haunted Mansion though. They have like this women's skirt with the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. This is a nice purple color though. Let's see the old price-a-roni. These are $50 a piece. Next to that is the Constance Hatchaway bride plushie. Probably one of the coolest ones with attention to detail. I love this. These are $50 a piece. And again, these are all like new release items. Here is your Disney Parks Her Universe collection. Really fancy top. This is actually loaded with sequins on the front. With the Hatbox Ghost, it says Haunted Mansion. You got like some spiders. Again, part of the Disney Her Universe collection for $80. They do even have some of the ceramic cups. Looks like they have all three of the Hitchhiking Ghost. These have incredible attention to detail though. $25 a piece for them. But you could even get like some of your newer pairs of Disney Park ears with your Haunted Mansion logo. This one has a really cool floral design for $35. And that really fancy hardcover notebook. Let's see what we got here. Home of 999 Happy Haunts with the Hitchhiking Ghost. Actually comes with the ink pen as well for $30. Here's also some of the merchandise from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. They have these 50 by 60 inch throw blankets, super duper soft material. These are $45 a piece. Looks like they do still have those like full zip jackets. This one is the Sally version with the patchwork design, but everything is embroidered. You got Jack Skellington on the zipper pull, so really nice attention to detail. Let's see what we got on the front side of this rack here. Simply Meant to Be display. You have Jack Skellington, Sally, and Zero. So you could push the button with that classic scene from the movie, and the actual moon lights up. These are only $20 a piece. Here's even some of the assorted coffee mugs from this collection though. Again, this one has like a big 3D effect to it with Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas. These are $25 a piece. They do even get like some of the assorted Christmas ornaments like Jack and Sally there with Zero. That one is $30. They have Oogie Boogie. It looks like he has a little cage there. The cool thing though, these actually have like a little clippy that's removable, so you can use these as like little collectible figurines. That one is $27. Here's one with the characters. They actually kind of like rotate like a little carousel horse. And they do even have your Oogie Boogie coffee mug from Nightmare Before Christmas and Santa Jack Skellington for $25. Here's some more of the assorted Halloween offerings though. This is part of the Disney Baby collection. A really cool pullover sweatshirt. Actually comes with the sweatpants as well. These are $40 a piece. Some more Halloween offerings though, part of your Marvel collection. They actually have these motorized spider bots, just like the ones they sell at the Marvel store at Disney Springs. That one is $30. They have your Star Wars countdown to Halloween calendars. The cool thing though, like actually comes with a bunch of assorted like little figurines there, like BB-8, Grogu. You have a Wampa. That set is $40. And they do even have like your adult size baseball jerseys, just like the kids versions. If you did want to do like matching jerseys to the park, the adults are $75. And they do also have the Mickey Mouse adult size pullover sweatshirt. One of my personal favorite things to check out at the outlet though is always the assorted plushies. They have such a great selection here at the Disney outlet. They have Sorcerer Mickey for $30. You'll find some pretty rare ones that you literally don't even find at like a Walt Disney World. Here's a really tall Tigger version from Winnie the Pooh for $30. Of course, they do have Pooh Bear. Right underneath there is a really large plushie with Pluto. If found, please return to Mickey Mouse. But some of the cool plushies on the opposite side here, like they do even have from Disney's Lady and the Tramp with the little dog tag there. These are super fuzzy for $30 a piece. A good selection of different characters though. Like they have Kermit the Frog. They have a massive Bambi plushie. And again, these are still only $30 a piece. And they do even have some plushies from the Disney Vault collection. This one is the Figaro and Cleo. That one is still only $30. Then also from the Disney Vault collection, they do have your Baloo plushie. Let's actually check out some of the really fancy kids costumes here at the Disney outlet. So this one is your Cinderella dress. The attention to detail though with the sequins. You get the Cinderella slipper. Even down here on the bottom section, like you can see Cinderella's carriage. These dresses are super duper cool with the frillies on the sleeves. I love these. And it's really cool because they do have like all the assorted accessories. Like you can get this really cool wand with Cinderella. Let's see if we can find the price. This one does light up for $20. Here's some of the other accessories to go with the Cinderella outfit. Like you can get the tiara, the necklace with the earrings, and the matching pair of shoes here. It looks like this one's actually from Frozen, but the shoes are $27 a piece. You can do like matching outfits like part of the Disney Baby collection. Then it kind of rolls into like the Frozen section, or you can dress up as like Anna and Elsa. The dresses are $55 a piece. Here is the matching pair of shoes, and again, like you get the metal rhinestone on the top here with all of the snowflakes for $30. They have a little bit of everything though, like your Elsa wig. You can get your tiara and your earrings and necklace set to go with it. This section here has a whole bunch of brand new Winnie the Pooh offerings since my last visit. Here's a really nice fanny pack with a zipper compartment. Time for a little, let's see what we got here. Time for a little smackerel. That's a fanny pack that's all embroidered with Winnie the Pooh's facial expression. These are $40 a piece. Right underneath there, it looks like they do have a brand new Winnie the Pooh backpack. This is like a big plushie on the front. You got the simulated leather zipper compartment with the honey pot. Let's see here how much that is. That one is only $60. That is super duper fuzzy. They have some travel bags, sweet as can be, with Winnie the Pooh. You got like the honey dripping on there. These are only $30 a piece, so really nice if you are doing any travel. And a whole bunch of like Disney Park Loungefly items, like these really cool pair of ears. These are $45 with the aliens from Toy Story. This is a nice like almost like a corduroy material. They do have like the matching Disney Park Loungefly backpack with the alien from Toy Story. A bunch of characters though, like they have your scented ears that smell like strawberries with Lotso from Toy Story. They do even have the matching Disney Park Loungefly. These are $90 a piece. And then right underneath there is your original Florida Orange Bird set. Here's even some Disney Store exclusive merchandise offerings, like a massive tote size bag that's embroidered 1987. You have Mickey Mouse and the Disney Store. It even comes with like a little cast member name badge. These are $65 a piece, perfect for like your Disney resort pull. They do have some adult size pullover sweatshirts. Again, like you have like the Mickey cast member badge there on the front. This one has the fancy neckline with 2 buttons. These are $60 a piece, but what I really like, you could even get some of the assorted Christmas ornaments here as well that are brand new releases to the Disney parks. Part of like your sketchbook series of ornaments. They have Princess Jasmine from Aladdin. These are $27 a piece. It does come with a little clippy so you can remove her, kind of like use her as a collectible figurine. They do have some brand new offerings since my last visit though. Look at the Christmas lights there on the back side. This one is really cool from Home Alone. It looks like they have one here from Disney Pixar Cars with Lightning McQueen. This is the actual piston cup. It says Cars there on the trophy. And some really cool ones up ahead. This one here is from Beauty and the Beast with Mrs. Potts. These are like little plushy Christmas ornaments for $27. They do also have the poisonous apple if you are looking for something like really sparkly. Let's actually check out some of the merchandise though, brand new for Christmas time. Here is a brand new Stitch plushie. He's all decked out as a Christmas ornament. He's got the little hanger on top. These are only $30 a piece. Like I was saying though, like you can get a whole bunch of like the new merchandise from the parks. They do have your Angel plushie where she is dressed up as a Christmas tree. All the little ornaments are embroidered. They do have some brand new Christmas stockings. This is your Minnie Mouse version. It comes with a little Cinderella castle charm. These, let's see here, are $35. It's actually embossed with like some Mickey snowflakes. They have a Mickey Mouse version where he is dressed up as Santa Claus with the little spot here with Cinderella Castle. And it looks like they even have a brand new 2025 snow globe. This one actually has like that plaid design with both Mickey and Minnie in front of the castle. These are a great deal. They're only $30 a piece for them. They do even have your brand new light up necklaces. This one says Merry and Bright with Mickey and Minnie. They have a whole like canister of them for $35. Here is a brand new coffee mug that says Joy with Mickey Mouse with a Christmas wreath. These are only $17, so a really good deal. They have some of the brand new massive cookie jars, again with Mickey Mouse all ready for Christmas time with like his winter beanie. Then over here are some of the assorted plushies that are brand new arrivals. They have both Mickey and Minnie in stock where they're dressed up as reindeer. I like the little felt horns there, or antlers. These are only $30 a piece. Let's come on over though and check out some of the assorted clearance merchandise. So they do have from your Disney Animators collection some really nice dolls. This one is the Princess Jasmine. They do also have like the matching Mulan doll. These are only $25 a piece. Looks like they do have some other princesses up here on the front section. This one here, let's see what we got doing. We have Princess Tiana and lots of different merchandise from Moana too. This is a really like good size action figure set where you do get the whole archway and the boat with some action figures. These are a great deal though, $7 a piece for them. And yet another Moana 2 action figure. Like I was saying, they're always getting new merchandise here. This is the Walk and Talk. That one is only $13. And they do even have some Disney Once Upon a Story doll sets where you do get like Princess Ariel, you get Maribel, Tiana, even Moana. These are $49 for the entire set. Some more baskets of clearance merchandise here at the outlet though. Here's a plushie with Stitch, part of your Disney Parks Pride collection with the Pride hoodie. These are further marked down to $20 a piece. They do even have like a really fancy Mickey Mouse one. This one is part of the Celebrate 95 Years with Mickey. This one is further marked down to $20. He's got the little fancy top hat, the bow tie, but they do even have like some of your graduation plushies. You got the Stitch there with the graduation cap. These are further marked down though, originally $25, now $15 a piece for them. Part of your Disney Pixar Lightyear collection is a set of 3 different action figures. Of course, you get Buzz Lightyear. That set of 3 figures is $13. And they do even have your Star Wars Power Force action figures from Ahsoka. These are actually further discounted to $10 a piece, but actually has like motion activation with real character phrases. They have your Black Panther version for $13. And then right underneath there, like they get some really cool Marvel things. This is a massive like tactical upgrade, they call this, for a Black Widow. These are $13. And even more of the little Squishmallow plushies brand new to the outlet. These are further marked down to only $8 a piece. Here's some of the assorted sale merchandise offerings, so further discounted. They do have some really nice coffee mugs. CU Latte. This is the Minnie Mouse version. Has that same graphic on both sides. These are only $10 a piece. I really like though how they actually have like the original boxes. In case you are doing any traveling, here is a Goofy version. It's a beautiful kind of day with Goofy. They have Donald Duck there. It says wake up. Look, he's like doing some sleepwalking. It does look like they have all the coffee mugs from this collection. It's all good, I'm awake-ish, with Mickey Mouse, with the original boxes. And then right underneath there are some of the assorted Disney Princess coffee mugs where you have like Ariel. It says follow your voice on the inside. These are further marked down to $10 a piece, but they do have like Princess Tiana, Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and Princess Aurora with the original boxes. You really do have to look everywhere though, because here is that reversible like fuzzy tote size bag from Disney Pixar Inside Out 2. One side you have joy, the other side flips to anxiety. These are $30, marked down from $50. They do have those hard shell Disney Park Loungefly crossbody bags with Mickey Mouse that has your Disney Parks Loungefly badge. These are $60 a piece. And here is a Baymax Loungefly that's discounted here at the outlet store. I love this material though. Like you have a huge Baymax plushie on the front. Let's see how much that is. These are now only $50 a piece at the outlet. And they do have this really good sized tote bag from Star Wars May the 4th Be With You 2025 with Darth Vader and some stormtroopers for $10. And here's a whole bunch of different adult sized Crocs that are on clearance here at the Disney outlet. These here are from Star Wars Episode 3, where you do get the Episode 3 gibbet, Darth Vader's helmet. They actually glow in the dark though. These are $35 a piece. They have those Winnie the Pooh Crocs where you can see Piglet, Eeyore, and Tigger. These actually have the massive fuzzy gibbets on the top there of Winnie the Pooh. Let's see here. These are, let's see what we got doing, $35 for them. They do even have like the matching Eeyore versions, which is really cool. You got like the fuzzy ears. Even on the back strap of the Croc though, like you get Eeyore's tail. And it looks like they do also have the adult size, okay, yep, the adult size Captain America Crocs with the Captain America gibbet and the shield for $45. Let's check some of the different things here in the acrylic cabinets that they have though. Here's a whole bunch of Disney bubble bar earrings. These kind of like range in price. You have your Simba from Lion King. They're $27. You have some Mickey shaped ones covered in rhinestones for $27. Here's actually a really good deal though from Disney's Winnie the Pooh. You actually get the Eeyore and Winnie the Pooh earrings. That whole set of 2 different pairs is only $35. They even have some Daisy Duck, let's see here, keychains with like her signature. That one is further marked down to $17. And you could even get like some of your assorted Disney, like Kendra Scott merchandise. This is a very nice like gold tone necklace with the rhinestones. This was marked down twice though, now only $65 for that. And then even more clearance pairs of ears here at the outlet. This has the nice bow with all the pearl design with the flowers. Let's see what we got in terms of price here on this puppy. These are, let's see here, $25 a piece. They have a brand new pair of ears with Miguel from Coco. The opposite side has Dante. Then you have this really nice pinstripe bow in the center. These are further discounted to $18. And even more new merchandise that's on clearance here at the outlet. This is the actual adult size veil from Disney's Haunted Mansion. This actually has a glowing wreath of flowers for only $10. A few other things from Star Wars that I did want to show you though. They have your Ewok Espresso cups where you do get a set of 3 Ewoks, which is really cool. Their little hands are the handles. These were originally $40 at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Now $25 a piece for them. And here's some really cool Corksicle cups. The 20th there for Revenge of the Sith with Darth Vader. This has your Corksicle logo on one side. That is further marked down to $24. They do have the really tall version here. This one actually comes with a flippy up lid with this nice section to hold it by. These are further discounted to $25. Then a couple other clearance cups on the bottom section. The Happiest Place on Earth. This one's specific to Disneyland Resort. You do even get the Disneyland gibbet. That one is now $15. And then part of your summer collection is a really nice stainless steel cup. This one says No Bad Days. You have Stitch like buried in the sand there, all decked out as like a mermaid. This one is further discounted to $17. Now let's check this one out here. It actually has like the Mickey stainless steel carabiner. A nice big graphic with Mickey though, with his signature and Cinderella castle. This one is $17. Let's check out some more of the Star Wars merchandise here at the outlet though. You have your 212th Battalion Clone Trooper. These are part of your Power Force action figures. The Clone Troopers are $35. You can find like some of your Black Series action figures here at the outlet. From Star Wars New Hope, you get the Rebel Trooper and Stormtrooper. These are $45 a piece. And here's an actual like brand new figurine set that I haven't seen before. Special action figure set with like your old school retro Kenner packaging with Darth Vader. I love that. That one is actually really, really cool. Heir to the Empire, another one with all of the vintage Kenner action figures. And they do also have the droid from Droid Factory. This one is your Halloween droid, the R2-Boo 25. These are $15 a piece. Let's check out some of the adult size graphic t-shirts that they do have at the outlet. I never like to unfold these though because they have them like nice and neatly folded. Here's a nice bright white graphic t-shirt with all of the sparkles there with Minnie Mouse. This one says like Disney born and raised. So this one is an adult size ringer tee with Mickey Mouse. I like the Disney font though. That one's really cool with like the Walt Disney World archway almost. Here is a nice blue graphic t-shirt where you got like Donald on there, Mickey, Minnie, Goofy. Just more of like your classic Disney graphic t-shirt. And here's one with the actual Piston Cup itself from Disney Pixar Cars, 3-time Piston Cup champion. That's really cool with like Lightning McQueen. You can even get a whole bunch of that brand new Pluto merchandise here, like the kid-size baseball jerseys, the pup, Pluto, everything is embroidered. These are $60 a piece, but a very nice material. Here is your adult size version in case you want to kind of wear matching baseball jerseys to the parks. Everything is embroidered just the same way though. This one is $80. They have your Pluto adult size ringer tees here with that same design. These are $32 a piece. It has the little pup patch there on the side for Pluto. And it looks like they do still have that really fuzzy backpack. Now this one's not Loungefly, but really nice attention to detail. You got the little dog tag that says Pluto with the simulated leather. This one is $55. And they do even have that adult size jacket. So if you are looking for like a heavier jacket, this one's part of Disney Our Universe. Since 1930, the pup, he melts your heart. And then it's embroidered Pluto there on the chest for $120. I just came across some more clearance merchandise though. They have some pet spirit jerseys from the Disney Tales collection. This one is an actual Disneyland resort. Originally $40. These are now only $80 a piece. They have some pet costumes where you could dress your pet up as Princess Tiana, like you get the really fancy wig. These are $7 a piece. For the 30th anniversary of Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, they have your pet spirit jersey with Jack Skellington and Zero for $13. Let's actually check out some of the assorted like adult size spirit jerseys. So this one is that new lightweight material specific to Disneyland Resort, established 1955. Let's see, these are now originally $80, now $25 a piece. The backside actually says Disneyland Resort with like the raised lettering. It does look like they do still have that really fuzzy Disneyland Resort spirit jersey, established 1955. These are originally $100 in the park, now only $35 a piece. It has your embroidery on the backside for Disneyland Resort. And then over here is your Captain America version. Lots of nice spirit jerseys here at the outlet. This one is further discounted, originally $80, now only $20 here at the outlet. So that is a very good deal. And they even have more of like a seafoam green pullover sweatshirt for Disneyland. Actually has this nice like pastel colors on the front. These are originally $50. Let's see if we can find the outlet price. These are now only $10 a piece. And here's a whole bunch of assorted like adult size graphic t-shirts. These are only $8 a piece. Some great deals on graphic shirts though. This one has a massive graphic with Baymax on the front, originally $30. These are now only $8 a piece. Here is all of the characters in front of like the outline with Cinderella Castle. Actually says Disneyland Resort, originally $30, now $8 for that one. They even have Bruno from Encanto. This one says I Believe in Me. You got that nice like diamond design with a big graphic with Bruno. You can't go wrong for an adult size graphic t-shirt though. Literally only $8 a piece. And here's yet another Disneyland Resort graphic shirt with the massive Ferris wheel. You have the Matterhorn, It's a Small World, and Mickey Mouse with a peace sign. That one is $8. They even have one here from your Disneyland Parks Pride collection. Let's see what else we have. We have your Disneyland Railroad graphic t-shirts. So many cool deals here for only $8 a piece. Here's a whole bunch of really nice assorted throw blankets. This one's from the Avengers campus over at Disneyland. These are 60 by 72 inches. Originally $70, now $30 a piece for them. Here's a really nice knitted throw blanket. This one is 50 by 60 inches for Disneyland with the black and gold colors. $17 from $70 for that one. And they even have your Black Panther World of Wakanda blankets. These are actually originally $70 in the park. These were marked down to $15, now only $10 a piece, so a great deal on assorted throw blankets. And here is your Marvel throw pillows. It's actually all embroidered with like Thor's hammer, Captain America's shield. These are $12.99 from $40. And some more clearance coffee mugs here at the outlet store, though. Here's a really cool design with the big Mickey handle. You have Mickey and Minnie there with some of the classic attractions. This one says Disneyland Resort on the back. These are only $5 from $20. They do have another Marvel one with a Spider-Man design. So this one's an actual like measuring cup. It has all of the different measuring spots on the inside. California Workshop. These are only $3, marked down from $20, but a good selection of assorted coffee mugs from Disneyland. This one is the kind where you actually had like add the hot liquid and it changes colors from like Guardians of the Galaxy. You can see like Baby Groot and Rocket Raccoon. These are now only $5 a piece. Here's a really cool like cup set that actually you can get here at the outlet store from the summer collection. You get Mickey, Donald, Goofy, and Minnie. This set was originally $35, now $21 a piece. They do have your plastic cups from 2025 from the Disney parks. This one is a Disneyland specific one with the castle, Mickey and Minnie. These are originally $20, now $8 a piece. And they do still have some of the merchandise from the bridal collection with all of the silver accents. You have groom and then groomsmen. So they actually have both offerings here at the outlet. The groom version is only $4, and then you have groomsmen for $8. And it looks like they're even getting some of the brand new Merry Christmas pins for 2025. So a bunch of different characters. This is the Stitch version where he's dressed up as a Christmas elf for $18. They have both Chip and Dale. Look at that with a Christmas stocking filled with nuts. That one is still only $18, so some pretty good prices. They do have both Mickey and Minnie dressed up as like Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus. And then right over here is more of like a snow globe version where you have Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, and Eeyore with the Christmas tree for $18. And then here is a really cool little set. This is a little mystery box, Disney Parks Loungefly. You can get all these assorted Pluto bag charms and a good selection of assorted keychains here. This one is actually really sparkly. You got Mickey Mouse with a little extra clippy. Kind of reminds me of like Spaceship Earth over at Epcot. That one is $10. And here's some cool like little vinyl, almost like Funko Pop keychains. They have these with a bunch of characters. They come with a little extra clippy. They have Lotso from Toy Story, Winnie the Pooh, Tigger. Down here are some different Marvel characters like Captain America. And then you also have Spider-Man. These are $13 a piece. And I absolutely love these really cool bag charms. They make these in a couple characters for $20 a piece. They have Donald Duck with his little Tootsie sticking out. They have a Daisy Duck version. Looks like they have Pluto. Look at that with his little dog tail. He has the little dog bowl. But they do also have Mickey and Minnie. Here's some great deals on some Disney princess dolls. So you have to purchase 2 or more, but you can actually get these for $16 a piece. They all come with a little fancy hairbrush, but they have like Tinkerbell, Belle from Beauty and the Beast, Anna, Elsa. They have Princess Ariel. They actually come in these really nice little Disney princess boxes. There's your Snow White version. Kind of tells you on the front there the doll brush is included, but they do have like Cinderella. Underneath there is Princess Jasmine and Rapunzel. Looks like also the lunch boxes are on sale here at the Disney outlet. These are $15 from $25 a piece. They have Moana embroidered with the Hawaiian flowers. You do get the little mesh netting here for the the water bottle. They do have a Stitch version with the Hawaiian flowers. This one has like that same mesh netting, but a good little selection of different lunch boxes for the kiddos. Here's a much larger version with all of the Disney princesses. It even says Disney Princess on the backside, but you got like Mulan, Belle from Beauty and the Beast, Moana, even Cinderella. Underneath there is your Disney Frozen version with Anna, Elsa, and then Olaf. This one is $15 from $25, and they even have a Spider-Man one for $15. I had such a fun time today hanging out here in Sevierville, Tennessee. It's always a pleasure coming out to the Tanger outlets, especially to the Disney outlet store, and checking out all of the newest heavily discounted Disney parks merchandise, literally for both Disneyland and Walt Disney World. You never know what you're gonna find there, and they do also get a whole bunch of new merchandise in. They actually restock 3 times a week. I believe it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so they're always getting more and more new merchandise. That being said, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.